Good evening, my dear student. This is Surya Anand, chemistry teacher. Welcome in my channel, Chemistry Wala Anand sir. So, my dear student, today I am coming with the topic carbon and its compound, chapter number 4. We are discussing the chemical properties of carbon compound. Chemical properties. What are the chemical properties of carbon compound? We already discussed the physical properties of carbon compound. We know all the things about the properties of carbon. So, the some important chemical properties of carbon compound or organic compounds are as follows. The first is the combustion. Today we are going to discuss about the combustion. Combustion is an act or instance of burning. What is combustion? Combustion is an act or instance of burning that is going to be burned. Combustion is usually a rapid chemical reaction, fast chemical reaction, and which is produces heat and light. So this is quite clear. After that, combustion is basically an oxidation reaction. You all know if we have, for the combustion, oxygen is very needful. So the combustible substances used to produce heat power by burning are called fuels. By the combustion substance, production of heat and light by burning, that is called the fuel. Nearly all solids, liquid or gaseous fuels are made up of the compounds of carbon. So let us take the few examples. The first example is carbon in its all allotropic form. Carbon present in all allotropic form burns in air oxygen to give carbon dioxide with release of heat and light. Carbon dioxide with release of heat and light, like CO2, CO2 gas plus heat plus light. And natural gas which is used mainly methane, usually methane burns to give carbon dioxide and water. Water is all in the liquid form, solid form, gaseous form, because it is the vapor heating process. CH4, O2, CO2 plus 2H2 plus heat. Let's take another example. Let's take the another example of combustible. That is the example number 3 and example number 4. So my dear student, it is quite clear about the combustion. So after that, there are 4 methods of chemical properties of carbon compound. First is the combustion, second is the substitution reaction, third is the addition reaction, fourth one is the oxidation, and the few things are hydrogenation of ions also we have to read. So according to the NCERT syllabus. So the example number 3. The example number 3 says that ordinary cooking gas. Ordinary cooking gas. What is ordinary cooking gas? That is the LPG. Ordinary cooking gas, that is LPG. LPG, liquefied petroleum gas, is normally a mixture of sorry for that, normally a mixture of propane and butane or butane and butane or butane and isobutane, or butane and isobutane. It is clear? So my dear student, it burns with a bluish flame. It burns with a bluish flame. You all know how the LPG gas is burning in your home. With a bluish flame, producing a large amount of heat. By this process, our mothers make a food producing a large amount of heat. So what are the reactions? The reaction tells you that C3H8 propane, that is the gas, react with the 5O2 gas, this is the propane, and it gives you the CO2 plus 4H2O, 3CO2 plus 4H2O plus heat plus what? Plus heat plus bluish flame plus heat plus bluish flame. So my dear student, after that the next part of the reaction, that is the butane, that we say ordinary cooking gas LPG, normally a mixture of propane and butane, or butane and isobutane. It burns with a bluish flame producing a large amount of heat. By this help we can make the food in the kitchen with the LPG gas. C4H10, that is the butane, that is the gas butane. It react with the oxygen, that is by 13 by 2, 13 by 2 O2 gas react with oxygen to give you the 4CO2 plus 5H2O, 4CO2 plus 5H2O plus heat plus bluish flame. This is the third example. So my dear student, this is the butane or isobutane or isobutane. So it is quite clear. The example is there. Ordinary cooking gas LPG, normally a mixture of propane and butane, or butane and isobutane. It burns with a bluish flame and producing a large amount of it. That is the reaction. That is quite clear. So my dear student, let's take another example. Let's take the another example of combustion in our life with the help of carbon compounds, with the carbon compounds or organic compound. Let's take the example number 4. So it may be quite clear, lots of example I am giving, it may be matched with the CBSE. So my dear student, just take the example number 4, that ethanol is a volatile and highly inflammable. Ethanol is a volatile and highly inflammable liquid, and highly inflammable liquid that catches fire. Liquid as it catches fire readily, as it catches fire readily. I have a headache today, very big headache of I'm just pain in my head, but I'm continue giving you, uploading the video and teaching you the chemistry, because it's my prime duty to give you, to make the promise clear that another will produce the video, what else is make the video and give us to us, because we are the aspirant of CBSE board examination 2026. It is the main stream of life of your study point of view. It burns with a blue flame. It burns with a blue flame. So my dear student, let us continue to the study. What are the reaction? The reaction is C2H5OH, that is the ethanol, and that is in the liquid form, and plus 3O2, that is the gas, and react with that, it gives you the 2CO2 plus 3H2O, 2CO2 plus 3H2O gas, and it gives you the heat with the bluish flame. Ethanol also gives you the heat with the bluish flame. So this is all about the reaction. Ethanol, OL, yani alcohol group, volatile and highly inflammable. Ethanol is a volatile and highly inflammable liquid. As it catches fire, usually it burns with a blue flame. It also ethanol, oxygen, CO2, H2 plus heat plus blue flame. So these are the example of combustion substance, and the nearly all solid or liquid or gaseous fluid made of the carbon of compound. This is a combustion, is a basically an oxidation reduction. So my dear student, the few things more you have to be know about the combustion. The few things you have to be know more about the combustion, that the few things you have to be understand, that saturated, after that the saturated hydrocarbons, generally saturated hydrocarbons generally give a clean bluish flame, whereas unsaturated bluish flame, whereas unsaturated, unsaturated, whereas unsaturated hydrocarbon give a hydrocarbons give a yellow flame with a black smoke. We give a yellow flame with a black smoke. Is it clear? So this is the thing you have to be understand about the combustion. So there are lots of things we are converting about the NCRT. After that, why do substance burn with or without a flame of formation of coal and petroleum? So these are the things we have to be understand. After the combustion, we have to be read the oxidation. So my dear student, why do substance burn with or without a flame? Why do substance burn with or without a flame? We will read. And the question is formation of coal and petroleum, also more to know. Why do substance? There are two questions we will discuss today. Yesterday in next video. So my dear student, thank you for watching my video. This is all about the today class, the chemical properties of carbon compound. I give you the introduction also, and the first part is the combustion. After that we read the oxidation, addition and the substitution. Thank you for watching my video. This is Suraj, chemistry teacher. Welcome in my channel chemistry wala answer. Give more views, like and share to those students who are aspirant of CBSE 2026 board examination class 10, and share to those students who are very needful also. Give more, subscribe, and don't skip the video. Go throughout the video and try to understand the chemistry in the simple way. Thank you for watching. Good night all of you.